Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young boy named Tim. Tim was a dreamer, always looking up at the sky and wondering about the world beyond his small village. But he had a problem. He was a notorious procrastinator. Tim would often put off his tasks until the last moment, thinking that there was always enough time to get things done. One day, while wandering in the woods, Tim stumbled upon an old, peculiar-looking cottage. Inside, he found an ancient hourglass, its sand sparkling like stardust. The moment he touched it, the hourglass came to life, and a mystical voice echoed in his ears. "Young one, I am the Timekeeper's hourglass," the voice spoke. "For your negligence in valuing time, I shall teach you a lesson. From this day on, your time will be bound to the sand within this hourglass. Waste it, and you shall suffer the consequences." Tim was curious and somewhat frightened but didn't take the warning seriously. He returned home, carrying the hourglass with him, but soon forgot about its warning as he continued to waste his time, delaying chores, homework, and responsibilities. One sunny morning, as Tim lazed around in the village square, the hourglass's sand began to flow rapidly. Startled, Tim turned it over, hoping to stop its strange behavior. But to his horror, he realized that each time he wasted a moment, the sand within the hourglass diminished, and with it, a part of his life slipped away. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, Tim's once endless reserve of time began to dwindle. He could no longer avoid the consequences of his procrastination. The village noticed the change in him too, as he looked tired and aged beyond his years. Frightened and desperate, Tim sought the advice of the village wise woman. She listened patiently to his tale and smiled, understanding the valuable lesson he needed to learn. "My dear, time is a precious gift," she said gently. "Once it's gone, you can never get it back. Wasting it brings regret, but valuing it brings joy and fulfillment." From that day on, Tim changed his ways. He managed his time wisely, completing tasks promptly, and using each moment to its fullest. Slowly, the hourglass's sand began to flow at a steadier pace, and he felt rejuvenated. With his newfound appreciation for time, Tim achieved remarkable things. He learned new skills, helped others, and explored the world beyond his village, making the most of every opportunity that came his way. The villagers noticed the transformation in Tim, and he became an inspiration to all. The lesson of not wasting time spread throughout the village, and people began to cherish each precious moment they were given. And so, the lost hourglass, once a curse, became a blessing in disguise, teaching Tim and his village the value of time. From that day forward, they never wasted a single moment, understanding that life is fleeting, and every second counts. The story of Tim and the lost hourglass teaches us the valuable lesson of not wasting time. Time is a limited resource that once lost cannot be regained. Procrastination and negligence can lead to missed opportunities and regret. Instead, by managing our time wisely and making the most of every moment, we can achieve our goals, grow, and create a fulfilling life. We hope you enjoyed the content and the valuable lessons we shared. If you want to continue exploring the wonders of knowledge, stay up to date with the latest insights, and be part of our growing community, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.